unstoppable.
Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Frost. We got Bianca Belair going up against Sangria Chicana as we're coming at you from Portland, Oregon tonight. And in 8 nights from tonight, those women's tag team champions, Belair and Naomi, defend the titles against Maurice Toxicas, Jasmine Allure, and Sangria Chicana in an elimination tag team match. And to address the elephant in the room, off topic from tonight's Frost, the news of Killswitch, or better known as Luchasaurus, found with a collapsed lung and currently on oxygen. We hope for a speedy recovery, as he is one of the one half of the Gulf Coast Tag Team Champions in Ace. But it looks like that will be that match for this Wednesday coming up will now just be tag team TLC match instead of the scheduled triple threat tag team TLC between the Patriarchy, FTR, and Alpha Beta Omega. Is this Wednesday coming up, it will just be FTR and Alpha Beta Omega to determine the new Gulf Coast Tag Team Champions. 2 weeks in a row and 2 defeats for Amores Toxicos, as it doesn't look good going into Halloween Homecoming. Right, and the former World Featherweight Champion making her way out to take on the current World Featherweight Champion, Roxanne Perez. And 8 nights, not only will it be Roxanne and Mariah May, but that includes also Liv Morgan and Io Sky for the World Featherweight title in a fatal 4-way match. Roxanne Perez cashing in the women's Clash Warfare contract to gain the title, defeating Io Sky after she defeated Mariah May. So it's interesting to say that this matchup at Halloween Homecoming, 75% of the competitors are former World Featherweight Champion, except for Liv Morgan, of course. Can that change at Halloween Homecoming when Morgan walks out with the title? Alright, unfortunately, going back to earlier with injuries, again, we're wishing for a speedy recovery for Killswitch, also known as Luchasaurus to some. But in regards to the injury bug, even though he made his return last Friday, Samoa Joe has suffered another injury, keeping him on the shelf for an unknown amount of time. Now, he was scheduled after that attack to face Bronson Reed at Halloween Homecoming for the Underground Honor title. But it looks like at this point, Samoa Joe won't be able to make it. However, he is promising Bronson Reed an opponent of his choosing for Halloween Homecoming. I know, this man a little upset by that he still has to face someone at Halloween Homecoming, and this time it's someone that he won't even know who it is, that he won't be able to prepare for. Feels like it's a witch hunt against him, just because of how he won the Underground Honor title, how he earned the opportunity, stealing that away from Samoa Joe and injuring him. Not just injuring him at that time, but even last week as well. And no mercy from Bronson Reed. And this could be a message to Samoa Joe. Bring whoever you want at me. This will be their fate at Halloween Homecoming when we make it to Tokyo. And for the Elite, there's the man of the hour, Hangman Adam Page. I've heard some stuff going on backstage for this man. He's talked with the Young Bucks. He's talked with Okada. Talked with Bronson Reed about where he aligns himself now that he's made his return here in Black Ice Wrestling. Does he want to take control of Frost along with these men? We know the history between Adam Page and the Young Bucks. We just don't know his feelings towards these new guys like Okada, like Bronson Reed, and especially the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre. The one who's been taking charge of this power struggle throughout Friday nights. But I've also heard that Adam Page has talked with guys like Randy Orton, LA Knight, and Rey Mysterio in regards to fighting against who his friends are now. And this man, Baron Corbin, also getting word of that as well in regards to what Adam Page will do. Corbin wants a match against Page to help knock sense into him. He believes that Page needs to do the right thing and say, screw it. I don't care about the relationship with the Young Bucks or any potential relationship with Bronson Reed, Okada, and Drew McIntyre. That it's time to take Friday nights back, bring back the opportunity to everyone, get these titles off of these men, because the longer they have them, the longer they think they're going to run the show and take down any authority figure. They've already retired someone like Bryan Danielson, thanks to Drew McIntyre. And now we're seeing guys like Samoa Joe injured, MJF injured. Randy Orton still doesn't even have a tag partner. Nor are we aware if MJF is going to be cleared for Halloween Homecoming for the Intercontinental Tag Team title match that Orton has scheduled against the Young Bucks. And I don't know if time's running out for Adam Page to make a decision and if he'll do the right choice. Or maybe the relationship he has with the Bucks will prevail. We'll have to see what Page decides, but I believe McIntyre wants an answer by next Friday. And I'm receiving word that Carlito is having the time of his life right now in Portland. More to come on that. Okay, actually got more a little faster. Carlito apparently at... Carlito is apparently having the time of his life right now at Diamonds Gentlemen Club here in Portland, Oregon. For those that aren't aware of what a gentleman's club is, well, I don't mark these streams as kid-friendly, so... If you're not aware, it's a strip club, and Carlito has spent apparently well over $2,000 on one stripper. Not even the lap dance, apparently. Carlito looking around just whenever this person's on stage. He's just like, now that's cool. Every time. And apparently he has a crew with him. He has Los Lotharios with him. Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, and Santos Escobar. Those men just there for the drinks. I hope Carlito has enough money to get him to Japan next weekend, as we'll be in Sendai next Friday night, and then next Saturday night in Tokyo for Halloween Homecoming. But these guys know, be in Japan by Wednesday. At least for the Friday night roster. Fuse, on the other hand, give him a little leeway until Thursday, if anything. I wish we had cameras, but apparently Carlito is now just thrown $4,000. Yes, $4,000. Not at one stripper, in the club, with a money gun. Somehow this got snuck in. And while Carlito and Los Lotharios are having the time of their lives at Diamonds Gentlemen Club, Baron Corbin and Adam Page giving it their all in the ring here in Portland. Cover. Adam Page with the victory. I don't know if Baron Corbin did what he said he was going to do, knock some sense into Adam Page and making the right choice, but maybe we'll see as we're in Sendai next Friday on what Adam Page's decision will be. Will he go with the Elite or will he fight against them? And there's a former World Featherweight Champion. And when we go into Halloween Homecoming next Saturday, we won't be far from her birthplace, Kamakura, Japan. And I'm sure the crowd going to be on Io Sky's favor next Saturday night. The home country hero, more to say, not hometown, even though we aren't far from there next Saturday, but Io Sky looking to regain the title that she never held for longer than, what, 5 minutes, if anything? And then you got Liv Morgan right there on the left-hand side of your screen, who wants to disrupt what's going on in the women's division here on Frost, and believes that she can do that with these two women. The women who are already doing that and lost traction when Raquel left. But I feel like these women still losing that traction. Haven't been able to get a pinfall victory over the women's tag team champions in singles matches. And, I mean, it's going to really put this stable to the test come Halloween Homecoming in that elimination tag team match. A quick rundown of Io Sky's accomplishments back in Tokyo. 3-time grand prize winner of Joshi Puroresu Award in 2015, 16, 17. Former in World Wonder Ring Stardom. Former Wonder of Stardom champion twice. World of Stardom champion twice, first Grand Slam champion, High Speed champion, SWA World champion, and then where she found herself in WWE, one-time women's champion, one-time NXT women's champion, and even though it was for a short amount of time, one-time World Featherweight champion. Io Sky on a mission to make that two-time World Featherweight Champion. And what other place to do so than Tokyo, in her home country of Japan. I know that crowd's going to be riled up for her. That crowd's going to give her the support that she would need to make a difference in that matchup. And especially against someone like Liv Morgan, someone like Mariah May, and definitely against the current women's champion, Roxanne Perez. When you look at it, split it evenly, each woman have a 25% chance at winning. And I'm not doing no Steiner math here, but if we're going in the Io Sky's territory, she may have a 50% chance of winning at Halloween Homecoming. And I just received a message that, and I really hate having a breaking news during a match like this with Io Sky and Liv Morgan, but Carlito has apparently been arrested at Diamond's Gentleman Club for allegedly, we don't know if it's true yet or not, picking back up the $4,000 that he shot out from a money gun. Now, if you know anything about strip club etiquette, whether if you go to one frequently or not, I think it's safe to say once you throw that money, that's not really yours to get anymore. I mean, you could try, but you'll probably end up the same way like Carlito. And that's a momentum Io Sky's going to need going into Halloween Homecoming, especially against someone that could have two women by her side. That could be a difference maker into that fatal four-way.
Cause they push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face who I've become. The silence screams so loud. I caught myself before the bottom. I need a new way, give me a new way. Pain and all the pretty things are yours if you can bear to see it. You are the risk, the reckoning. If you
And we know that man now scheduled to face Okada at Halloween Homecoming in Japan. Obviously, like Io Sky, Okada, a big staple over there from New Japan Pro Wrestling. And I'm not sure if Rey Mysterio, how he's going to feel going into, you know, what we're going to say is also Okada's territory when you look at that match. Okada attacking Mysterio. Well, Okada attacking Mysterio led to their matchup. And this man, from what I've heard, decided by Fuse General Manager Big E, Ace General Manager Maven, this is do or die for the ambulance match. Whoever walks out of Tokyo in the ambulance can no longer challenge for the World Heavyweight title as long as that person is still champion. And we know how long LA Knight fought to earn the World Heavyweight title back at Shadow Legacy. And we saw how quick it was for Drew McIntyre to get a shot at the World Heavyweight title at Clash of Warfare. That is what LA Knight's biggest problem is. Why he believes McIntyre is not the man that he thinks he is. Drew McIntyre, a dominant so far from what we've seen throughout his title reign, a dominant World Heavyweight Champion. Probably as dominant, well, in the making of being as dominant as what the former World Heavyweight Champion before LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, was, who we haven't seen on Frost in quite a while since the Frost after Shadow Legacy 2. And McIntyre has said in the back to the Elite, no matter what, he will fight tooth and nail from hell to back to keep that World Heavyweight title, knowing what he had to go through throughout year one here on Black Ice Wrestling. Not even having a spot, not being the main focal point of the show, not even being a focal point of the show, just someone lost in the shuffle. McIntyre does not want to go back to that irrelevancy. And I believe this is the first time, unless I'm wrong, that Okada and Drew McIntyre are teaming up. Well, besides from the Mexico or Monterrey trip, I mean, in a normal tag team match, I believe this is the first time they're doing so. As the World Heavyweight Champion, as Mr. Clash Warfare, that has to be a little conflicting. Knowing that the man on yours, in your faction, could cash in that briefcase on you, earn himself a shot at the World Heavyweight title. What happens there for Drew? Maybe it's no concern right now. Maybe there's a game plan for the Elite. Maybe the end game is to cash in on Grand Prix champion Cody Rhodes. Depending on when that is, could be Grand Prix champion Gunther. After 2 weeks, but what happens to the Elite if Okada possibly goes in for business on himself? What happens if he decides, you know what, I want the World Heavyweight title. I don't want to go to Fuse. I don't want to have to deal with Fuse. I want to stay on Frost with my guys, the Young Bucks and Bronson Reed. Where does that put McIntyre? And, I mean, where would that also put Okada? And Mysterio fails to break up the pin as McIntyre holds him back. I think for now, I might be wrong and there's no tensions between these two men.